Welcome everyone on today's Dhamma talk. Uh, Bhante Vimalvansa, on behalf of all of us, requesting to please continue teaching the Abhidhamma. And today's topic is how to discern 32 parts of body and rūpakalāpa analysis in the 32 parts.
Let's start with the Namo Tassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Welcome everybody again to the Abhidhamma session. Last day I taught 4-element meditation, how to practice up to its rūpakalāpa stage. You know, in this meditation you want to take many different objects, 12 objects, and again, these are the ultimate materiality. We use the object as ultimate materiality. So both of these reason, because of the both reason, we cannot produce up to jhana stage. Only up to its maximum concentration, what's called upachara samadhi, or the access concentration only. And as you go in this meditation, whenever your body become resolve, you can see further you as you, but only to rūpakalāpa, or the subatomic particles. In this stage also, your concentration goes on, mindfulness goes on, but it is the up to this stage also. If you practice up to rūpakalāpa stage, this stage your concentration is only preliminary concentration. Preliminary concentration means in Pali parikamma samadhi. In this preliminary concentration, you're around your body as well as in front of you, you have a light. This is the important thing here. This light Buddha called Jnana Loka, or we can say again Panya Loka, light of wisdom. This is very important to produce light in every meditation to go on this path up to Nibbana. But still, when you reach up to preliminary concentration by using the 12 characteristic or 12 object, if you reach up to preliminary concentration, but you cannot see you cannot stop your meditation, because your meditation, what is your meditation name is 4-element meditation or Chatu Dhatu Vavatthana meditation. But still you didn't approach to the Dhatu stage or the element state. So still you are in not Paramatha level. You are still in the Sammuti level or the conventional level. That means whenever you reach up to the rūpakalāpa stage and whenever you reach to the parikamma samadhi state, you are all now at the moment also you are in sammuti level, because rūpakalāpa is not the paramatha level. Rūpakalāpa is the sammuti level, but you can see these rūpakalāpa always arise, always passing away, always arise, always perish away, always arise, always fall down, always arise, always vanish, disappear. So initially you're gonna notice this thing, and then again these inside these rūpakalāpa, you have Pathavi Dhatu, Apo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayo Dhatu, and 4 elements: earth element, water element, air element, and fire element. So if you see each and every rūpakalāpa, if you analyze each and every rūpakalāpa up to this stage means up to the Paramattha level, that means the Rupa stage, not the rūpakalāpa stage, then to the Rupa stage. Then only your meditation complete, and then your concentration, whenever you focus your material, now the sammuti materiality, rūpakalāpa, if you analyze this sammuti materiality, then you reach up to your ultimate materiality, paramattha rūpadhamma. Then only your concentration goes powerfully, and you reach a strong and powerful concentration. That is what is called upachara concentration, or the upachara samadhi, or we can say access concentration. In this access concentration, you can see you have the powerful and strong light in front of you, and as well as around you. This is very important, because this is the for example, if you don't have jhana and you practice this meditation from the beginning up to this stage, this is your chitta visuddhi state, or the purification of mind. Because in this path you go with the 7 types of purification. So this is the second purification. First purification is your virtuous purification, or the sila visuddhi. This is the second visuddhi for the Suddha Vipassaka, or the pure insight meditator. Right? Without the samadhi light, samadhi means the light, right? Buddha said samadhi is the light, right? In Aggi Sutta also, Buddha said samadhi is the light, right? So this light is very, very important. Somebody say light is not important. Light is it's like a maya. It's not like a maya, right? Light very, very important. Up to the nibbana, you need this light, because this is the Suddha Vipassaka's chitta visuddhi. If you cannot reach up to the chitta visuddhi, you cannot go on other 5 types of visuddhis. From the chitta visuddhi is second visuddhi, then we have 5 types of visuddhi furthermore. So you cannot reach up to that level. So this light is very, very important. Light is the samadhi, right? Samadhi is the light is the samadhi. Now, whenever you have light, again, I want to say, basically, when you see, go up to the rūpakalāpa stage, you can see basically 2 types of rūpakalāpa. 2 types mean, one rūpakalāpa we can say translucent. That means those are very pitch black, brilliant rūpakalāpa, translucent. And other rūpakalāpa are opaque. They may have some color, like yellow, orange, or any color. Now you have now very powerful and strong light in front of you. That is your upachara concentration. By using this upachara concentration, you need to as a Suddha Vipassaka, you need to focus your 32 parts of the body, or sometimes Buddha said 42 parts of the body. So today we can learn the 32 parts of the body and 42 parts of the body. So without learning this thing, we cannot go further away. So you see 32 parts of the body, see the charts, right? See the charts, and you have 32 parts of the body. In these 32 parts of the body, you have 20 earth predominant 20 rupa, and you have 12 water element predominant rupa, 12 types of rupa. So let's go to what are the 20 types of earth element predominant rupa, or the parts, right? So the in Pali, first go with the Pali. Actually, these 20 we can divide into five groups of 5, right? For example, Kesa, Loma, Nakha, Danta, Tacho. This is the early 5. the first 5, right? And what is called kesa is the head hair, the loma is the body hair, and naka is the nail, danta is the teeth, and tacho is the skin, right? Kesa, loma, naka, danta, tacho. In this way you want to go. And then you have again five group. Mansan, naharu, attiminja, vakkam. Mansan is the flesh or the muscles. Naharu is the sinews. Atti is the bone. Attiminjang is the bone marrow. Vakkam is the kidney. So this is the 10th, right? And then again you divide into take another 5, right? Hadayang, yakanang, kilomakam, pihakang, pappasam. Hadayang is the heart. Yakanang is the liver, membrane, or the kilomakam. What is that? You know, in each and every body parts, for example, your brain is covered by a little, this cover all of the inside of the organs covered by tiny little tissue, white tissue, right? That is what is called kilomakang in Pali. We can say in English membrane, right? Membrane. So sometimes doctors may know another name, but membrane is the name, right? Sometimes you may see this thing in the lungs, heart, liver, any organ, right? Even in the muscles also you have around all covered with the muscle tiny white tissue, that is the membrane, right? And then pihakang is the spleen, pappasang is the lung, right? And then another 5, go with the 16. Antang, antagunang, udariyang, karisang, mathalungam. So antang mean intestine, right? Intestine, antang. And antagunang mean the mesentery. You know, the mesentery mean all small and large intestines are attached to the posterior wall by the we can say like yellow tissues, right? Yellow tissues, fat content yellow tissue. This is the mesentery, right? So this mesentery is the antagunang in Pali. And then you have udariyang. Udariyang is here. It has stated as gorge, but gorge has many meaning. No, you know, gorge has many meaning. But I think this is the food, undigested food, right? Undigested food is the udariyang, or we can say gorge. And karisang is the feces, right? That it is in the anus, right? And the brain, other one mathalungang is the brain. These 32 parts, because why we are learning these 32 parts? One, the many advantage, right? One advantage is using these 32 parts, we can produce first jhana, right? Making repulsion towards these 32 parts, you can produce up to first jhana. That is one advantage. And other thing, whenever you see your 32 parts in the body, you cannot see your 32 parts thereafter. And as soon as you see one part, it becomes rūpakalāpa, because when you analyze rūpakalāpa, then very quickly your mind goes into the rūpakalāpa stage, right? So that is very important to go in this path, right? And then go into the water element predominant parts, right? Those are 12. So first 6, you divide into 6 and 6, right? Group of 6. So go with me. Pittang, Semhang, Pubbo, Lohitang, Sedo, Medo. These are the first 6, right? Pittang is the bile, Semham is the phlegm, Pubbo is the pus, Lohitang is the blood, Sedo is fat, you know, Medo is fat. And then the second group of 6, we can say Asu, Vasa, Khelo, Singhanika, Lasika, Muttam. So Asu mean, you know, tears. Vasa is the grease, and Kelo is saliva, Singhanika is the nasal discharge, or we can say snot. Lasika is the synovial fluid. Synovial fluid is, you doctors know, but the other synovial fluid is the it is in the joint, right? In between, in the joint, no? In the joint, you have very light yellow fluid, right? Grease light fluid. That is the Singhanika. Sorry, that's the Lasika, right? Again, you have Muttang. Muttang is the urine, right? So you have then 32 parts. Those are the 32 parts of the body. But sometimes Buddha said 42 parts, again 10 added, right? So let's go to see others 10. Other 10 belong to the Tejo, 4 Tejo parts and 6 types of Vayo parts, right? Tejo means the temperature or the fire element, fire element parts, and 6 type of Vayo parts, right? And let's see 4 types of, what are the 4 types of Tejo parts? So Santappana Tejo. The first one is Santappana Tejo. Santappana Tejo means that's your usual body temperature. That's the Santappana Tejo. And you have again Jirana Tejo. Jirana Tejo means whenever your materiality become maturing, or whenever your materiality become aging, that is the Jirana Tejo. That means whenever you have seen your rūpakalāpa arise, and whenever you can see your rūpa or the rūpakalāpa perish away, or the passing away, and in between this, there is the maturing stage or the aging, right? And other one is the Daha Tejo. Daha Tejo is your, whenever you have fever, that is Daha Tejo, right? Daha Tejo. And then you have again another Pachaka Tejo. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Bhanteji.
Okay. Pachaka Tejo. Pachaka, right? Pachaka Tejo means there's the digestive Tejo, right? Digestive fire element. Digestive fire feature of the fire element, that is the Pachaka Tejo, right? Pachaka Tejo. Actually, this Pachaka Tejo is only in the mode of life known as Kalapa. Life known as Kalapa, I will explain, right? Life known as Kalapas. I will explain after this, after when we discuss the 6 types of Vayu element, and then let's discuss what is that non-ad Kalapa, right? And let's go to the 6 type of Vayu element, or air element predominant Kalapa parts, right? So see, Uddhangama Vata means air that rises up, right? And then Adhungama Vata, the air that goes down. And you have other one is Kuchisaya Vata. Kuchisaya Vata means that is the air inside the intestines. Those are the Kuchisaya Vata. And you have again Kotthasa Vata, that means air outside the intestine, right? And then you have Anga Manganusari Vata. Anga Manganusari means Anga means your body, it's called the limbs, right? Anga Manga. All that means you have limbs, right? Anga limbs. That means air that pervades through the limbs, right? That means spread through the limb. You have air, right? Though using that air, you can lift your hand and you can drop your hand like that. Not only hand, all the body limbs, right? And then you have Asasa Passasa Vata. That's the in-breath and out-breath. The air in-breath and out-breath. Those are the 6 types of what is called the Vayu element predominant parts, right? So altogether we have 42 parts, and without the Tejo and Vayu 10 parts, we have 32 parts, right? 42 parts and 32 parts. Those are the different, right? Usually, whenever you practice, you need all 42 parts, right? Buddha never mentioned, please forget about one parts, like all parts you need to know. Okay, now, for example, how you discern this part initially? For example, now I go into the Suddha Vipassaka. Suddha Vipassaka, he has this powerful and what's called, we can say, Upachara concentration. He has Upachara concentration when he discern rūpakalāpas, Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, like 4 element, and he reach up to his Upachara concentration. That gives the powerful and strong light in front of him, the meditator, like a mirror, right? Now using this light, you focus your each and every parts one by one, right? For example, you are closing eye and you are meditating. You establish your 4 element meditation up to its rūpakalāpa stage, and you analyze the rūpakalāpa, and then your concentration become upachara concentration. And this, using this light, upachara light, and then you focus your head hair, and then head hair appear in on the light, right? Can you understand? Head hair appears on the light like a like whenever whatever you scan in the body, scan screen, you can see scan screen what body part, no? For example, yes, you for example, if here we have doctors and they know, whenever you scan your abdomen, doctor scan your abdomen, doctor use the probe, and we have screen in the scanner, right? Scan machine, we have screen, and doctors probe in while using some electrical gel, right? Electrical gel. For example, let's say doctor needs to focus the liver of the patient, right? And doctor, by using the probe only and the electrical gel, he focus, no? So then how can he sees the liver over the screen? No, it displays over the screen. So in the same way, you have screen in front of you, right? Screen is the light now. That light produced by the mind by way of 4 element, right? And then you, for example, you each and every part, for example, you see your head hair, then head hair comes to the light, head hair displays in the light, and then you focus your body hair, and body hair displays on the light, right? Initially you go in this way because at first you want to see this 32 parts and the 42 parts, right? And then other one is naka mean you go to your the nails, right? You focus your nails, and nails appears on the light, right? And you focus your teeth appears on the light, and you focus your skin appears on the light. In the same way, each and every part then you go into your heart, right? Your heart appears on the light, right? In that way, like a scan, right? But this scan is not the mind-made scan, right? Mind-made scan. And whenever you focus, whatever the organ you focus in front of the light, it gives, right? So that's why Buddha told us, produce light first, right? And then go in this path. Otherwise, you cannot you cannot reach up to Nibbana, right? So this light is therefore very important. Buddha, that's why it's called Panya Loka, right? But here we are seeing not the Paramattha Dhamma, we are seeing still the Sammuti Dhamma. Sammuti Dhamma means Kesa is Sammuti Dhamma. But we up to now we never discuss up to its Rūpakalāpa stage and the Rupa stage, right? And whatever the organ you focus, then it gives it displays over the light, right? Now, for example, if you see all the parts, right? All the parts from the top up to the bottom, right? And from the bottom up to the top. in that way, you whenever you are very satisfied about the 32 parts, you need to see and go, right? And then this is the sammuti, as sammuti, how like by way of sammuti, or by way of conventional truth, you are seeing your 32 parts, right? But while you are seeing 32 parts, you want to know that where this one part, for example, taking one part, head hair, let's say head hair, where is it in the head? No, in the scalp, right? And what's the color of head hair, and what's the size, shape, everything you want to know, right? And then you take every parts like that, right? Every parts like that. And whenever, if you want to practice some, for example, you can practice this by using your head hair. You can practice and then what is the other importance is, all 32 parts are particular, repulsive, right? Repulsive. Because you contemplate these 32 parts are repulsive, taking one by one the 32 parts, you made at it as repulsive, right? Then your parts become more and more clear. Parts become brilliant, right? And the light also become brilliant. And the thing again, not only that, if you want to produce first jhana, right? First jhana by using these 32 parts. I mean, for example, take head hair displays on the light, and you make it as particular or the repulsive, right? Taking, for example, if head hair is attached to the scalp, and you make the repulsiveness when head hair comes into the food, what happened, no? And if it burns, what happened, right? Gives the bad smell, like that. You think of its repulsive state, right? And then it gives you the body parts become brilliant, right? And then you focus that brilliant part, and you contemplate as particular or repulsive like. Then you enter in then it gives the patibhaga nimitta, right? Patibhaga nimitta of the particular or the repulsive meditation, patibhaga nimitta, right? Patibhaga nimitta, that's brilliant, right? And then whenever you contemplate like that, then you stop the contemplation, and then you reach up to its upachara concentration. Now the jhana upachara concentration, right? And whenever you enter into this upachara concentration, reach to that upachara concentration, you enter into first jhana, right? You enter into first jhana by using your 32 parts of the body. Each and every parts give like that, right? For example, you focus your skeleton and atti, no? Atti is the skeleton, bones. So you focus and you can produce bone, what is called you can produce bone jhana, right? Jhana related to bone repulsiveness jhana by using the bone, right? Like that, first jhana, up to first jhana you can produce. Okay, this is one advantage, right? And all 32 parts are repulsive. So you use the repulsive, you contemplate the repulsive, and then you have dispassion towards the body, right? That is another advantage, no? Many advantage. And then again, whenever you need whenever you go in this path up to the vipassana stage, that means after producing Rupa Paricheda Jnana and Nama Paricheda Jnana and Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana, and then Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana, after that you need to go Lakhana the Chatukka, and then only you can do the Vipassana, right? Every meditator must go in this path. Otherwise, they never attain Nibbana, right? So therefore, whenever you come into the what is called the sammasana stage, the what is called the vipassana stage, then you take this one by one 32 parts separately, and then you contemplate it as anicca, dukkha, anatta, but not the third. You cannot see 32 parts at that time. You can see the ultimate materiality, right? Ultimate materiality only you can see. You 32 parts quickly become ultimate materiality. Can you hear me?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay. And now let's go again to the how to discern the how we can analyze our rūpakalāpa. No? So I told initially you can have two types of rūpakalāpa. The first group is the translucent rūpakalāpa, and other group is the opaque rūpakalāpa, right? Translucent rūpakalāpa, opaque rūpakalāpa. But when this is we at a glance you can see this thing, right? And then you have three types of rūpakalāpa, basically. Three types of rūpakalāpa. So what are they? What are these three? Attamaka kalāpa, right? Attamaka, we can say ojattamaka kalāpa, right? And then you have navaka kalāpa, and then you have dasaka kalāpa. So, attamaka kalāpa means octad kalāpa or octad kalāpa. Yeah, we can say octad group of materiality, right? Octad, OCTAD, right? You know, octopus has long feet, right? 8 long feet. So octopus. So in this way, octad kalāpa, right? Octad kalāpa means group of 8, right? The materiality which are all together group of 8. You know, I told this thing, these ultimate phenomena, even one phenomena cannot exist alone. All exist in as a group. When I was teaching the nama, right, or the chitta chetasika, I told that chitta and chetasika, chitta also, or the consciousness cannot exist alone, or chetasika, each and every chetasika alone cannot exist. So they are in the group, right? In the group, as a group only they can exist. In the same way, this materiality also, they cannot exist like your Pathavi Dhatu or the earth element cannot exist alone. It needs the other elements, right? And the Apo also, in the same way, it needs the other element, right? Vayu also, Tejo also, and Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. Vanna mean the Vanna is the color, Gandha is the flavor, and Vanna, Gandha, Rasa is the order, and Oja is the nutritive essence, right? Oja is the nutritive essence. So all materiality, they never exist alone. All together as a group only they can exist. This is one feature of the materiality and the materiality as well as the mentality, right?
And how to differentiate between test and nutritive essence?
Nutritive. Okay, we are now coming. No, yeah, good. That means nutritive essence and what you nutritive essence and
Rasa.
rasa. Okay. For example, okay, we are coming, right? Okay, good question. We are coming. I will tell. And for example, now this is the octad kalāpa. That means group of 8. What group of 8? Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. Oja is the 8, right? So therefore, Oja is the 8th position, no? Oja. For example, Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. Oja is the 8th position. So therefore, we call this is Ojattamaka kalāpa, right? Ojattamaka kalāpa. Or we can say in English, we can say octad kalāpa or nutritive essence at the 8th position, right? Octad kalāpa, nutritive essence at the 8th position. Okay. Anyway, this is the 8th kalāpa, right? And again, you have 9th kalāpa or nonad kalāpa, right? 9th kalāpa. that means group, ultimate materiality form as a group of 9. For example, let's say Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, that means earth, air, fire, water, and then you have Varna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, color, odor, flavor, nutrients, right? And then we all together 8. Now one is enough. One, you need another one. That is the what is called Jivitindriya, right? Jivitindriya. This Rupa also you have Jivitindriya, but if the Jivitindriya comes to the Rupa or the materiality, that is Kamma born, right? Kamma born, or your Kamma is the cause to arise this materiality, Jivita Rupa or Jivitindriya. Can you remember Nama Kalapa? Also, you have Jivitindriya. That is Nama Jivitindriya, right? This is Rupa Jivitindriya. You need to know this thing and you need to differentiate this thing. Nama also you have Jivitindriya, and Rupa also you have Jivitindriya, right? So then non-ad Kalapa, you have Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo 4, Varna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja 4, and Jivitindriya, right? Then altogether 9. All 9 group of Kalapa, what is called Jivita Navaka Kalapa, because Jivita is the 9th position, right? Jivita Indriya is the 9th position, so we Buddha called Jivita Navaka Kalapa, right? So then basically you can see in the rūpakalāpa 8 Kalapa or the octet Kalapa and the what is called the 9 Kalapa, Jivita Navaka Kalapa or non-ad Kalapa, right? And then you have 10 group of 10 Rupa, right? They form 10 group of 10 like. So they're called Dasaka Kalapa in Pali. Buddha called Dasaka Kalapa. These are the, for example, Dasaka Kalapa, or we can say Decade Kalapa, right? Decade Kalapa. DECEDE, CADE, right? DECADE, decade, right? Decade Kalapa. So anyway, now what are the decade Kalapa? So for example, in your Chakku.
Bhante, here also
Yeah.
Pasad will be taken, like Jivitindriya is last, no?
Yeah.
So that is given, like here also Pasad
Yes,
Dasaka.
we Buddha called Dasaka Kalapa only, but sometimes it Pasada, sometimes not Pasada, right? Pasada means the translucent materiality. So let's say, let's count what are the Dasaka Kalapa, right? You have many Dasaka Kalapa. Many Dasaka Kalapa mean actually we want to go to the 8 Kalapa, no? First 8 Kalapa, go to the again, okay, Dasaka Kalapa mean, okay, I'll see the Dasaka Kalapa. I will explain the Dasaka Kalapa first. Dasaka Kalapa mean you have Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo 4, Varna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, then 8. And then Jivitindriya, there's the 9th position. And then you have in the Chakku or in Ido, you have Chakku Dasaka Kalapa, right? I decade Kalapa, right? I decade Kalapa. Chakku Dasaka Kalapa. So Chakku Dasaka Kalapa, you have eye translucency, right? Or you can say in Pali, what is the Pali? I decade, sorry, this is the eye translucency or Chakku Pasada Rupa, right? In the Pali, Chakku Pasada Rupa. Then altogether 10, no? Again, let's count. Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Varna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, 8, Jivitindriya, and Chakku Pasada Rupa, right? Chakku Pasada Rupa. In the same way, you have ear you have Sota Dasaka Kalapa, right? Sota Dasaka Kalapa. Or we can say ear translucency at the 10th position, right? Ear translucency at the 10th position, then you can have ear decade Kalapa, right? Ear decade Kalapa, right? And then what are the year decade kalapa? You have Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, and Jivitindriya, as well as ear translucency, right? So you can,
Bhante,
yeah.
this translucency, you mean to say sensitivity, Bhante?
Yes, sensitivity. We can say sensitivity also, because in this translucency, why this translucency came? Because of this pasada translation is the translucency, right? Chakku pasada, no? Chakku pasada, sota pasada. The pasada mean it is bright, right? It is like, for example, when you polish the silver, right? Silver thing. Yeah, when you polish, or when you polish diamond, right? Let's say like white, what is called pitch black diamond, right? So that if you polish this diamond, what happened? It gives the brightness, no? So that brightness in the Pali Buddha say pasad, right? Pasad. In English translation is the translucency. We can say that is the sensitivity, right? Actually, that is sensitivity. Because of that, you can take your relevant object. For example, in the Chakku Dasaka Kalapa, you can have Chakku Pasada, or the eye translucency, that takes the color as an object, right? And this Sota Pasada Rupa, or the ear translucency, you can have Sadda, or the sound as an object, right? Sound as an object. So therefore it is the sensitivity, right? No problem. And but the thing is, whenever you see this rūpakalāpa, you can see this is very bright, right? These rūpakalāpas are very bright than the other rūpakalāpa. Therefore, in the English translation, they call translucency. Actually, what is the difference between transparent and translucent? Can you explain?
Transparent, the light pass through.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's say like that. In the transparent, you can see over the transparency, you can see the other side. No, that's the transparent. But this translucent also, that is also bright and brilliant, but you cannot see the other side, right? Other side. That's the difference. So whenever you see the Chakku Dasaka Kalapa, you can see that that Chakku Dasaka Kalapa is very bright, right? Translucent. Very bright and translucent, brilliant, and we can say radiant also, right? That is the difference. Okay. Now then we discuss about two decade kalapa, right? Chakku Dasaka Kalapa and Sota Dasaka Kalapa. In the ear you can have Sota Dasaka Kalapa. In the nose you can have Gahana Dasaka Kalapa, right? So Gahana Dasaka Kalapa. And again in the tongue you have Jivha Dasaka Kalapa, right? Jivha Dasaka Kalapa. And the body you have what is called the Kaya Dasaka Kalapa, right? Those are translucent. Translucent mean those are very brilliant, right? Like pitch black, polished pitch black thing, right? So that's the translucency. And then again you have another Dasaka Kalapa all over your body, right? That is what is called Bhava Dasaka Kalapa. In the male you have Pung Bhava Dasaka Kalapa. That means the male sex materiality. It contains only male. That mean Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, and Jivitindriya. Then that means 9 materiality, and then your male 6 materiality comes, right, to every parts of the body. Because for example, in the male, we can say this is male, no? By seeing we can say this is male, because male sex materiality all over the body. So therefore we can say. In the female also we can say this is female, because why? All the coquetry, we can say the coquetry of the female, then we can understand this as a female, like. So the thing is, all over the body you have what is called the your female sex decade kalapa or male sex decade kalapa, right? That means the pum bhava dasaka kalapa or itti bhava dasaka kalapa, right? All over the body. But both kalapa are not available in one body, right? For example, in male, you have male sex decade kalapa, and female, you have female sex decade kalapa only, right? And then I want to say that in Jivita Navaka Kalapa also, Jivita Navaka Kalapa means 9 types of materiality altogether. These materiality are also all over the body, right? But you see, Chakku Dasaka Kalapa is only in the eye door, right? Sota Dasaka Kalapa is only in the eye door, right? And Gahana Dasaka Kalapa only in the nose door. In Jivha Dasakalapa only in the tongue door, and the Kaya Dasakalapa only in the all over the body. This Kaya Dasakalapa also all over the body, right? All over the body. And then you have again another important materiality, that is the Hadaya Dasaka Kalapa, right? Hadaya Dasaka Kalapa, that is in the heart, your heart. Inside your heart, that is actually left ventricle. Usually left ventricle in your heart, you have Hadaya Dasaka Kalapa, right? What materiality it contains? Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, and Jivitindriya. And you have Hadaya Vattu Rupa, right? What is called Hadaya Vattu Rupa. We can say heart materiality, right? Heart materiality. Hadaya Vattu Rupa. So altogether 10. These 10 types of Rupa. On these 10 types of, that means in the heart, Hadaya Dasaka Kalapa, you have 10 types of materiality, So you have 10 types of materiality in the Hadaya Dasaka Kalapa. So this Hadaya Dasaka Kalapa also, your mind, this is the base for the mind, right? Whatever in eye also, your eye translucency or your eye sensitivity arise the eye consciousness, right? In the same way, your ear translucency where arise ear consciousness. In that way, your body translucency, which gives the body consciousness, right? That means which gives that is the base, right? That is the base to arise mind. Each 5 sense door you have base, right? So chakku base, sota base, like so on up to kaya base or the body base, right? In the heart also you have heart base. This heart base, except that 5 sense consciousness, other all consciousness, what we learn up to now, 89 of consciousness, up to from the 89 consciousness, you need to reduce 10, right? 10 mean then 79 consciousness, right? 79 consciousness arise in the base of the heart, right? Heart base, right? Heart base mean heart materiality, on the heart materiality. That mean this heart materiality, or depending on this heart materiality, your other mind arises. For example, your manodwara vajjana arises in the heart base. Panchadwara vajjana arises in the heart base. We discussed this thing in the what is called chitta and chetasika part. Or your bhavanga, chuti, and patisandhi arise in the heart base, right? And again, any consciousness, akusala consciousness arises in your heart base, right? Kusala consciousness arises in your heart base. Not only that, whenever you see the nibbana, the maggachitta arises on the heart base, right? Palachitta arises on the heart base. Or we can say, whenever you produce jhana, your jhana mind arises in the heart base. That means it depends on the heart base, right? So this is the so therefore but this heart materiality is not translucent, right? It is opaque. Keep it in mind, right? Only that 5 sense door contains the special materiality. Those are the only translucent materiality, right? Other all materiality are opaque. So you need to keep, you need to know these things. Everything maybe in the book, you read up in the book, right? Okay, now so those are the 10 types of materiality. So what are the 10 types of materiality then? You have Chakku Dasaka Kalapa in the eye, Sota Dasaka Kalapa in the ear, and then you have Gahana Dasaka Kalapa in the nose, Juha Dasaka Kalapa in the body, sorry, in the tongue, and Kaya Dasaka Kalapa in the body, right? And then you have Hade Dasaka Kalapa in the heart, and all over your body you have Bhava Dasaka Kalapa, right? Those are the Dasaka Kalapa in your body. So these all Dasaka Kalapa are Kamma born, right? It gives by the power of your Kamma. For example, if somebody blind in the from the birth, that means the Kamma from the Kamma doesn't give the Chakku Dasaka Kalapa. That's the problem, right? So in that way, your Kamma depends on those types of Rupa. Those type of Rupa depends on your Kammic power. Okay, now again you have another Kamma born materiality. Other 9 types of materiality also Kamma born, right? So again, now you have 8 type of materiality, 8 type of materiality. What are the 8 type of materiality? So every minds, depending on the heart base, that produce materiality, right? That produce materiality, what is called Chittaja Rupa, right? Chittaja Rupa. For example, whenever you have Kusala mind in the heart base, it produces Chittaja Rupa, right? Whenever you meditate, it produces Chittaja Rupa. Chittaja mean mind born, right? Mind born materiality. So your mind produces the materiality based on the heart, right? Based on the heart, depending on the heart base. And those are what is called then Chittaja Rupa. That Chittaja Rupa also, the Oja Oja is the 8th position. So we call Ojattamaka Rupa, right? Ojattamaka Rupa or Octet Rupa, right? Octet Rupa. And then Octet Rūpakalāpa, right? And then you have again another Octet Rupa, what is called Aharaja Rupa, right? Aharaja Rupa means when the food comes into the stomach, those are temperature borne materiality, right? Temperature borne materiality also 8 types of Rupa, right? 8 types of Rūpakalāpa. And this temperature borne materiality, whenever it comes into your stomach, these 9 types of materiality, Jivita Navaka Kalapa or Nonad Kalapa, right? Nonad Kalapa, it gives it has Pachaka Tejo, right? It has Pachaka Tejo that gives the action of the Pachaka Tejo produce the action of the Pachaka Tejo produce Aharaja Rupa, right? Aharaja Rupa in your stomach and spread all over the body, right? So Aharaja Rupa also all over the body, right? Chittaja Rupa also all over the body. And the temperature borne materiality, then temperature borne materiality also I will explain in next day, because now 8:25, here maybe in your country 7:35. Let's do the other 8 types of materiality in next day, and how to discern all this materiality, and I explain in near future. Okay, today let's stop and keep practicing meditation. And whoever practicing the 4 element meditation, no problem, practice at this time. And who practice the Anapanasati meditation, please practice that meditation. And actually you need the effort to practice, deliberate practice, right? Otherwise, and keep the time to practice every day, even little time, even half an hour every day practice. That's the continuous practice. Slow progress is still progress. So you don't discourage to practice, keep practicing the meditation. And let's stop today. Any question? Any question?
Nami Bhante. So my
Yeah.
question is, Bhante, when we are contemplating on this 32 body parts, so on
Yeah.
initial stages, I mean, we can contemplate on the outer, like Esa, Loma, Nakha, Danta, Tacho, but when we are trying to focus like the inside, Atti Minjang, like all we are just imagining or just looking at that part. Like if I'm thinking like about a bone, like my thigh bone, so I'm just looking at that area, like just focusing my mind in that area and thinking about the bone marrow inside. Is that Bhante?
Right. Yes, I can understand. Yeah, this is not the imagination, right? You know, that's why I take the example as a scan, right? Whenever you scan the body, you can see liver. For example, you are scanning the liver, you can see on the screen liver, right? But liver mean the margin and the what is the deformity and what is the normality and everything you can see, by your eye. In the same way, whenever you focus your inside parts, for example, let's say heart, right? When focus heart, you in front of you have light, right? Your object is now heart, right? But this heart gives its full form, right? Full form in it's what is the size and what is the shape and everything. Like you scan, it gives it displays on the screen, right? On the screen of the light. Can understand? It is not the imagination.
Yeah, Bhante, but we don't have that light yet, and so I mean,
my meaning here is when you produce up to upachara concentration, only can do this thing. Before that stage we cannot. Can understand?
So right now we shouldn't be focusing on this 32 body parts right now.
Shouldn't be.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, got it, Bhante.
Shouldn't be. Okay. Because why? Actually, you need the light, no? Actually, my meaning here is whenever the meditator comes into the upachara concentration, or that means you want to produce this meditation up to the rūpakalāpa stage, and then you need to analyze this rūpakalāpa up to 4 elements. Then only you reach up to upachara concentration, then only give the light, right? Thereafter you can see everything in the body.
Yeah.
Right?
Sadhu, Bhante.
Okay.
And one more question, Bhante.
Yes. Okay.
Like earlier you gave me for the Chatudhatu, like we have to focus on the pushing quality of Vayu. So I was able to see the contraction and the expansion of my lungs. But I was not able to, like, what exactly when I am looking from head to toe, what I am, is it like the sensation or somewhere I am feeling a sensation, then I have to contemplate on the pushing characteristic. Is that what I have to look for?
Yeah, for example, you are closing the eye and you focus first you take the object, no? Because we have 12 object here. Now you are closing the eye and you focus the expansion of the lung, right? And contraction of the lung. So you take that object, right? Pushing, no? Whenever your lung become expand, that is because of the pushing your lung expand. So you take that object and then in the contraction also take that object. Okay, you did that, and then you from here mean from the lung you go up, and from the lung you go down, right? Because this is the prominent, now your object prominent here, right? Then you go up and down, right? Up and down from that area. And actually, whenever you practice this meditation, you feel some movements, some you say it is sensation, but it is not the sensation, right? This is the 4 element meditation object. You can see everywhere of the body because your mindfulness is aroused now. When your mindfulness is more powerful, you can see every sensation, not the sensation, every 32 part, sorry, the 4-element meditation features. For example, let's say Apo, what is the feature of Apo? Flowing and cohesion. So whenever you focus your head, you may see that flowing character, right? Flowing character all over the body. This is the Apo feature, right? Not the sensation, right? And again, for example, you are sitting, then your knees become knees. You feel knees inside the knees pushing, right? Pushing, like pushing gives the pain also, right? Pushing, because of the pushing, secondarily give the pain, right? Secondarily give the pain. So because of the pushing, then you can focus pushing, right? And not only that, in the head also you can have a pushing, because every parts of the body you can have the Vayu element. So each and every 32 parts of the body you can have pushing characteristic, right? So but this pushing, actually this in the lung you have gross pushing, right? Gross pushing. But in the other places you have fine pushing, right? This pushing characteristic, the efficacy or the quality of pushing also may be different, but the initial characteristic is actually not different, right? It not differ. In that way, you want to progress in this meditation. Can I understand?
Yes, Bhante. Sadhu, 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 Bhante.
Okay. Any question? No question? Okay. Then let's meet another day. Sharing merits.
Bhante.
Okay.
Bhante,
Yes.
can you please share some information as to how we can make donation to you or to the Vihara or something like that, Bhante, on the WhatsApp, Bhante?
Yeah, but actually, if you would you like to donate?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay. Whenever you want to donate something, then first you want to become copy of me. Otherwise, I couldn't tell to you. Right? Can I understand?
What is that, Bhante? Sorry.
Yeah, Dr. Kavita, can you explain him?
Yes. If you become the kapiya, then you can offer, means you will yachna. तुम्ही याचना कराल म्हणते मग मी कपिया बनू, मला स्वीकार करा. आणि कशासाठी कपिया बनायचंय तुम्हाला एक्झॅक्टली, मग ते स्वीकार करतील आणि मग ते सांगतील हो मला हे ते असं.
मला म्हणजे कुठल्या गोष्टीसाठी आपल्याला दान करायचंय असं का?
म्हणजे तुम्ही पहिले हे विचार करून घ्यायचं की मला त्यांना द्यायचंय की मॉनेस्ट्रीला द्यायचंय आणि काय द्यायचंय. आणि मग जर तुम्ही म्हटलं की मी ह्या गोष्टीसाठी कपिया बनू का याचना करायची, मग ते जर म्हणाले हो तर. आणि जर तुम्हाला
कारण आपल्याला एक्झॅक्टली माहिती नाही की मोनॅस्ट्रीची काही नीड आहे का,
म्हणजे दोन्ही ठिकाणी द्यायचं आहे. भंतेंनाही दान करायचं आहे, मोनॅस्ट्रीलाही दान करायचं आहे. पण वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी दान करायच्या आहेत. म्हणजे जसं मॉनेस्ट्रीला जर काही वेगळी नीड असेल, त्यांना काही युटेन्सिल्स पाहिजे किंवा अजून काहीतरी वेगळ्या गोष्टी पाहिजे असतील, तर तिथे तसं हे करायचं आहे. पण मग हे आपल्याला माहिती कसं पडणार की त्यांना काय हवंय आणि काय नको आहे, कारण आपण फिजिकली तिथे नाही आहे ना.
मग ते आपल्याला ते सांगतील जेव्हा आपण त्यांची ती जबाबदारी घेऊ तेव्हा सांगतात ना ते. किंवा मग आपल्याला मॉनेस्ट्रीला विचारावं लागेल, मॉनेस्ट्रीच्या ऑफिस मधून तुम्हाला काय पाहिजे. आणि पर्सनली यांना द्यायचं असलं तर हे कपिया झाल्याशिवाय स्वीकार नाही करणार.
बरं ठीक आहे.
ती पण आपली अंतर्दूर असल्यामुळे कॅशच्याच रूपात द्यावं लागेल. मग त्यांचं जे काही ऍडमिनिस्ट्रेशन आहे ते त्यांना जे ते खरेदी करू शकतो.
एवढ्या लांबून आपल्याला पैसेच पाठवावे लागतील.
पैसेच पाठवणं योग्य आहे.
आपण Bhanteंना फक्त मग त्या
प्रोसिजर काय आहे ती फक्त प्रोसिजर आपल्याला कळली पाहिजे. कपिया करण्यासाठी पालीमध्ये आपल्याला याचना करावी लागेल.
पण त्यांना जर द्यायचं असेल तर याचना करावी लागेल. ऑफिसला द्यायचं असेल तर मग ऑफिसला डायरेक्ट आपल्याला कम्युनिकेट करता येतं ना.
भंतेजींकडे पण
बरोबर.
त्यांच्याकडे आपल्याला ट्रान्सफर करायला लागेल मला वाटतं.
तर आपण
पंडितजींना डायरेक्ट ते घेत नाही ना, ते कोणाला तरी आपल्याला द्यावंच लागतं. म्हणजे पण पहिले त्यांना पर्सनली द्यायचं असेल तर मग त्यांच्या कपियाला देतो आपण तिथल्या.
येस.
आणि जर ऑफिसला द्यायचं असेल तर मॉनेस्ट्रीला जायचं.
okay. Either way, we have to contact the office, right? Then.
म्हणजे
No,
जर
no.
आपल्याला मॉनेस्ट्रीसाठी काही द्यायचं आहे ना तर मग तिथे पैसे
Yes.
टाकायचे. मग जर आपल्याला यांना द्यायचंय ना तर यांच्या कपियाशी बोलावं लागतं. तर मग यांना पहिले यांची परमिशन घ्यायची, यांच्या कपियाचं हे घ्यायचं आणि त्याला द्यायचं.
बरं ठीक आहे.
डायरेक्ट हात नाही लावायचा.
Okay, what you discuss?
Sir,
Bhante,
Yeah.
yeah, so she was just explaining us to what the process would be.
Yeah.
We wanted to make donation to both you, Bhante, personally, as well as to the monastery.
Yeah.
But different things, like for monastery we might be providing something that the monastery needs, whatever that is, and for you we wanted you to kind of attapariskara, something like that. So that was the idea that we had in mind, Bhante.
Okay, like for example, actually only Attaparikara or all 4 requisites?
Both, Bhante, yeah.
Okay. Now here actually then you how to say the then you want to become my kapya, you want to be my kapya, like
Yes, Bhante. Yes, Bhante.
okay, then you request me.
Okay, Bhante.
I will become like I will become.
So Bhante, we both as a couple wanted to be the kapiya, Bhante.
for you, Bhante, please grant us permission.
Okay, Sukhi ho to niba. Okay, now see here. I would like to say this thing. In near future, maybe years to a couple of, I will to my country, right? I will move to my country, and they Sri Lankan, my devotees, including my parents, not the parents, actually my sister and my mother, and they plan to make monastery there, and to the all over the world people can come to meditate there. That is their expectation, right? So then they collect money. They collect money mean not from the people, and because they have sold their properties and they collect money, right? So to build up a monastery. So in that way also you can participate for them.
Yes, Bhante. Yes, Bhante.
Yeah.
That is
But
the
in
best donation.
Sorry.
That is the best donation, Bhante.
Yes, that's good donation, because whenever when I go Sri Lanka, even you can come to Sri Lanka to meditate, right?
Yeah.
Because we need
Yes,
the calm and quiet place, not in the city. And then we produce to you to like kutis, and kutis mean like the kuti mean, right? To meditate like not a cell, right? It is like a separate
Living.
separate living dwelling place. So actually that's good, I think. All of your ideas, with that all of your idea, anyway, if you can donate the whatever the thing, and then I will contact my kapya in Sri Lanka, right? And then near future we will build up monastery. So now actually this is the situation now, right? actually to this monastery, wherever this monastery, we have more than enough donation, right? Now, no even no place for the kuti to build up a kuti also. Kuti mean dwelling place. So
Okay,
no
Bhante.
point, yeah. So no point giving here. No point giving here mean if you can give dana. Dana mean dana.
Yes, Bhante.
Bhanteji.
Yeah, if you can give dana, I will arrange, right? But the other donation,
Yes.
at the moment, no need to hear. But my idea, not my idea, my sister and my mother and other my relations, right? Especially my relations, they collect money, and they need to build a monastery. That's the main expectation in near future. So so whenever you decide want to give the donation, I will contact my Kapya Sri Lanka, right?
Okay, Bhante. Bhante, I also wanted to make a request, Bhante. Whenever you make the plan to travel from Myanmar to Sri Lanka, Bhante, will you give us the opportunity to purchase that travel airfare or whatever is, Bhante, for you?
Really? Okay, sadhu. I accept that. Sadhu.
Bhante. Sadhu, Bhante.
Okay. Okay, then thank you so much for your request, right? And actually, this is the that is the very huge kusala mind, right? Because you do for the sasana, no? We do for the sasana, you do for the sasana, so that's
Yes.
good. I admire you, and I appreciate you all, right? Okay.
Yes,
Then
grateful to the providing us the opportunity, Bhante.
okay, I will inform you. And any question again?
Bhanteji, I would like
Yes.
to know the references for whatever you taught us today. Is it the same book, Bhanteji?
Yes. This book is very important. This book is whatever I posted, right? In the maybe
Yes.
a couple of days back,
Yes,
I posted. Yeah, this book is good, right? This book is good because this book has taken by Patisambhida Magga and the Visuddhi Magga, right? And the Visuddhi Magga, not only that Visuddhi Magga, and Maha Hatti Padopama Sutta, right? And Maha Gopalaka Sutta, Maha Chula Hattipadopama Sutta, Chula Rahulavada Sutta, and many suttas which contain the 4 element meditation. All description we have here in this book. So this book is very good. And near future,
Yes.
I will actually, when we discuss the all rupa, right? All rupa, then I will go to the suttas, right? Suttas, especially for the whatever the sutta it mentioned the Suddha Vipassaka, how to go Suddha Vipassaka in this path, right? I will first explain like taking Maha Hatti Padopama Sutta, right? First, I will explain to you Maha Hatti Padopama Sutta, and then thereafter I will explain every suttas for you relevant, to the meditation. Every suttas are meditative foremost, right? I can say like that. But main suttas for the 4 element meditation, especially Mahasatipatthana Sutta, even I will explain to you what is the correct path, right? How would you can go? How would you go on this correct path? Like everything I have planned to explain, because the thing is, I know in this world the most of the teachers' path are wrong, right? I understood because I practiced. That's why otherwise I didn't know. No, I practiced because of that reason. I know, right? And this is the only meditation. Go to the Nibbana, right? This is the only path, right? Whatever I taught you, that's the path, right? No other path is available to the Nibbana. But to just a meditation, it's good, right? But to develop part up to Nibbana, that's the part. I will explain all the suttas in near future. Okay. See you in next Saturday. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Vandana.
Sadhu.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Sukhi
Bhante.
hotu. Sukhi hotu. Pachintu. Okay.
Thank you, Bhante.
Sukhi
Thank you
hotu.
so much, Bhante.
Okay. Sukhi
Thank
hotu.
you so much.
And keep continuing your attendance, Dr. Archana.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
Bhante.
yeah. Okay, then let's meet tomorrow. Not tomorrow, the next week. Okay, see you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, bro.